I think the President Mahama is naked. Yes, we must show minimum. Why will I say the president is naked? But you say President Mahama, he's naked. And I say, in dada no. Na representation no ebe confirm any American. And I would like you to see through. Temi pa, temi. Enkophobia, I think the President Mahama advises I let him down on this very subject. Now I'm a catcher, Debbie. I'm catcher. Your circumstantial evidences be. My boni nyina so ma be hu say how dan bibi cause e bia mo mfa ma dwen ma so ba nwura na esi ye ama me ma hyeme ni ntam ye ma hyeme no me be kire wo hi critical analyst channel me so be subscribe ma me mo subscribe ya click be notification no me the video bi atuma be hu na watimi ahwe bi about 3 days now story be brew Ghana our baba wa bi a yes ye friend no Dr. and Sansadali. Na me de say Kevin Taylor katechi o me post some video from my channel so that because me new money any bia na nyomo ye na the stream side of it that me person me call it me hu ye no normally ana san to kwane start ya I want to avoid it because Charlie amount for reputation is at stake into any evidence I have to be careful. That's one. Na no me wan na me hu say NHIS ya no great you mo board ya no great board baba we ka honam say Adana President Mahama na yan this abayes adewe. Yes, you'll be asked Adana Eugene your machine. Why am I being a bit hyper? This is the reason. Ababa wana sem na ko so you fake doctor and fake doctor no. Me I was not interested. The me video crowd on it, right? Na madam fu bia menim ne your friend Reginald Sechi. Reginald no your former TA to Professor Nana Jane, the bano wole go no Dr. Kwabena ne yere. Ono ye NSMK no. And son Dr. Kaufman, I will take you over from the semi-finals. You know. Some slim lady, very beautiful lady, sharp guy, or a pharmacist. Now, Reginald, no, madam for no ANP. I got to know Reginald on Facebook. I hear US embassy programs were crash. So he's a friend I trust. In fact, Ghana, you were young pharmacist group, the same as a Ghana Medical Association. You know, you were young group, a young pharmacist, gonna a president. So a very credible person, I trust. You know. And I started so prompting me, say, Charlie, me for my attention, quite days, and I'm saying, Chamai. For integrity there, me channel is misro. Into no on one start so church on maybe. According to girl, on social media near the no. In fact, why deactivate even the social media account after backlash no. Yes, I went a friend in near my TV said they bend their bane. And true modern Ghana, Trocoma Ghana Dental Medical Council say about way saw a doctor or Ghana in the US. In fact, media organization friend GH1 crown or Koso Ekoma medical advice near there. And dental medical council for no. Etro kuma brand and say ababa wana records in your system 1 till 1. Enti about an allegation warrior at least per Ghana's medical and dental council no. Evidence be no HSI ababa wana a dentist and a doctor with me practice in Ghana because that's another practice as a medical practitioner, especially dentistry. Any medicine, you need the approval or certification from the Ghana Medical and Dental Council. Only be. Again, no one call about one social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Facebook they say wadelete, LinkedIn is on a pay wadelete, pay me checks. Also called John Hopkins. Why we name John Hopkins? No, first time I'm saying John Hopkins, he been in high school 2012. Madam for bello. You better was here and so cool school. John Hopkins. I'm starting to read about John Hopkins. In fact, it's one of the best, if not the best, medical school in the world. It's back to Madam Reginald or Trocoma John Hopkins for them. In a letter, and not letter, and that's why we can be no. Or Trocoma, the registrar of John Hopkins Hospital, say, Ababa wano. Letter no dorsum. Ramen came back more. Say, 1. Whether Madam Ann Sansadali is a graduate of John Hopkins University School of Medicine. The specific degrees she may have earned, including the year of graduation. Or say, Ababa wanoba musuku na iya ben or bear school, na certificate ben krana, or the graduate year. 3. Whether her credentials qualify her to practice medicine in the US jurisdiction, and if so, under what licensure or certification, or say, certain time with the man so a best school to meet the adjuma with US and 4. Any publicly available information your office can confirm regarding the academic or clinical training at your institution. Say the medical qualification, the clinicals, because as a doctor, there's why clinical, just of course, hospital, no practicals. For some years, or you need to win because the hospital have that record. As will be a nursing training, or even say kukufu nursing training. So by national service and a clinical, sorry, the clinicals or tech hospital, school in him.
Yes, because the school will send
exactly. The school will even send a referral letter and everything. So the school have a certain trace. School no response they bring madam for Regina Setti, I make us a Ginny me trust no mama will bet or bag on you and say. We are unable to locate a record under this name. Into 2, Ghana's Dental and Medical Council. 2, John Hopkins Hospital. So no. Again, the other schools will be so occur, you know. Encrophobia check it. Na some microphone they mention the name how I can trust them to me the better. But the second I say, Ababa we ya. As I can say, we're practicing with US. Now, according to Madam for Sechi Brown, Reginald, they are TUS system national. So, by more US, especially in the health sector, you free be National Provider Identifier (MPI) credential. Now, MPI no, Ochirima, or say it is a free directorate of all active MPI records. Healthcare providers acquire their unique 10-digit MPIs to identify themselves in a standard way throughout their industry. In the MPI near 10-digit be a unique to healthcare worker na warrior human. Baby could be a bosha system. Ababa way can or a health practitioner or a system pneumonia there. Or checking information about Baba one a social worker, nurses practitioner, social worker, pharmacist, nurses practitioner, then dietitian. So say there's nothing about medical doctor there. Nothing about medical doctor and medical evidence at all. So the question is that how did Ghana's NHIS, the National Health Insurance Authority, get this girl to be on their board? How? Again, with all the news surrounding the lady, it creates me for Baba one day in to hold. For CV bra, for certificate bra. Yam publish krana yam Baba one am publish. Mini atwinwe obi a we innocent. Tiewu se nukure bi eni asama manfo allergy mu a. Ada no be delete ni Facebook. Se me jo say tutu. O challenge me. Say me nko school a. Ken was me certificate am ko school ni gudem. Ewo ho. I'll make it public. In fact, Abrante Makukwa de no ye say your friend will need Manche Israel. Apart from Ababa only school so called John Hopkins, no, or some lady say Oko School of Philadelphia, your friend the Lincoln Technical Institute. Of Philadelphia. Course I also call you because kind of profile or say it. Dr. Ansan Sadali, MD, is not just a medical practitioner. She's a visionary leader making significant strides in the healthcare landscape. At the CEO of Virgin Trust Medical Services, she has undertaken the mission of providing affordable medical care for all, bridging the gap between medical expertise and community needs. Dr. Deli's journey into medicine is a testament to her passion and commitment. Despite initially pursuing communication studies at Temple University, she redirected her path to healthcare, enrolling at Lincoln Technical Institute. It's a brand and PK information because you just say to us it's easily checkable. What the Medima Care University is easily done to study LPN. Again, a one no be claiming say was not secure admission into the prestigious John Hopkins School Medicine or Koya Wonya 4.0 GPA. And the distinction. And two person watching said John Hopkins, my brand and does mirror fear. John Hopkins are more big distinction won't mean any records. Isn't that curious? And young one and now back to Lincoln Technical Institute. A brand and check here no. Course ababa one so ye or Lincoln on so school ni nyesa course no. But see, as of 2025, Lincoln Technical Institute, does not offer a licensed practical nursing program. The sole program currently available at the campus is automotive technology. There's almost a about nursing. The only program automotive. Automotive, I think say a fidie honiama and nursing. In the course of cross work, link on one answer no called John Hopkins. No, John Hopkins is so munimno. Ghana Medical and Dental Council is so munimno. Lincoln Temple is so munimno. So who is misleading the president? The reason why the president's name is because he is the appointer. Me the minimum be so be now appoint you minimum. Who is appointing people for the president and who is misleading the president? Don't they read social media? And Yama cost the last 72 hours, 4 days, no monte. Sa hit ni maya ya samba baba one this one board or so. Nobody in the government is fact checking anything. I'm asking questions because you co-invest the grant as president grant ye CVB and you see the reason why may ajedi say ebia do I blame the president because he's the costro ebeswene so say or I can give the benefit of the doubt. Nyema be a city. Aban we start here. Nyema be cause so na ya bia nkoso. Bahama ya appointment ne supposedly. Jam say President Mahama. Na so ya appointment ade tia yes assistant nipa no. It was so rough. Me more example, imagine say be mabo meeting in America. GIPC. Ye baba we be the Beatrice. So nko GIPC 5 days ama ni assistant no. Near the current GIPC boss on the daso. Ni assistant no. GMPC Edward Bauer yeso nko GMPC few days ni asesa no yeso nko goy Tamoyo refinery Edmond Combat oko Tamoyo refinery o ye fly ni bibia manfo adetinya assess Dr. Sulemana enenko next day yes assign Dr. Sulemana technical advice energy ministry Edmond Combat Sulemana you replace no ye the deputy yes amfani nko ye boss. Who is doing the appointment? Nenkofo bi kika say ebu Mahama nim ho hwe na manfo ya appointment na ye me say ye no kre based on the circumstantial evidence me more facts I make catch many facts so I make catch. So the question is, how did this lady get on the National Health Insurance Authority board? Who submitted his name to the president? Who vetted her? Was a CV required? The government must tell us. So scandal way are unnecessary. Na even multimedia kra maybe adwuma yet me certificate. So are we saying say obia ya appointee obia? And interestingly, I didn't see any of the pictures. Interestingly, me there a circumstantial evidence ababa wan minim ne da amanfo ntoko mo ko no de me emfa me ho. But say aboni din so my Ghana adwuma public service there. I have every right as a journalist to critique whatever I've seen, and the people with the information, I trust them. On your medical doctor, she's described as a medical doctor. Our national insurance, in fact, national health insurance description of the man and say a health professional with expertise in health insurance. Give you record them expertise in health insurance. In the end, this we ain't beyond me. Nyage yajumei. Nyanka so the oba edu kra na bia no mo kan. Udi antwetwem kakra. Enti konkon kakra. Minia, Obia were innocent. Why would the person delete his LinkedIn account before the information or church rabbi or no? Why would the person deactivate his Facebook account? Why? Ask yourself. They are all critical information. And guess what? You are bending my own no prompt your buying say. Ababa we ain't she one on an social media near because my culture say the 21st century government and you cannot govern well without social media. You need to take feedback. Maybe to force social media engagement, Sankrana, over the budget. Crofo to the actually. But I just someone on Twitter. But people took to Twitter to listen to Atofo. In fact, Kalije is one of the biggest spaces Hawaii. If there's a politics, and no baby I run when you shut a while some no more politics, budget. But maybe we need to the actually. It tells you that there's a lot of interest in social media when it comes to governance. This is embarrassing. What good president anymore say? Whoever nominated this girl, no, what good President Mahama anymore say? And President Mahama, I beg you, Mama traces. GIPC TOR is here, GMPC. These are ones I can already remember. Ebikura do also be a Whoever is going ahead of you to appointment, you know, call the person to order. And Dr. Callistus Mahama must answer to us because he is the I think the secretary to the president, the executive secretary to the president. How was the girl vetted? Should we assume that uncroftable from a binima almost one questionable backgrounds and an abanama montiana? When you do this, you open the president to ridicule. You open the government to ridicule. What is this? Can't we check these things? A basic. Ababa want to so school John Hopkins. Ababa want to see if your dear Benny or school say in fact, Sababa want to cry no Kenya no cry. The government now are interested because you see. Say na baba wane de ne da ho ababa wano me to me it's na make say na me interest or story nim because me ni yonko bi emfa me ho but obey abaye adwuma ne de ne baggage bi a wode ba bia na the baggage robs off the government, and if it robs off the government it is bad press. A presser be ha ban ne kwa unnecessary, highly unnecessary. So nobody in the government check these things. Oh, I'm disappointed. President, you are naked. I've given you instances why I think you are naked. You need to check your advisors and whoever is recommending appointment for you. It's not credible. Because if it was just social media, but for dental medicine, they are serious organizations. John Hopkins, just Google about John Hopkins. Lincoln Tech, they all say they don't know the girl. So how did she get on the National Insurance Board? Obi they didn't know. Wabre be this on why campaign they mean issue. But oba now there's certain credential to what describing it so a doctor. And for someone to have a doctor title, the person must be a dentist, a practicing medicine. School ko Ghana, obi anso onye sa course. Abrochi school can obi anso onye sa course. A nurse can also not be a doctor. So even that, why are you describing her as a doctor? It's unnecessary. I feel that this scandal and noise is unnecessary. It was heavily avoidable. Very, very avoidable. Minim ne ordering for home. Share your views with me in the comment section. I create analyst channel. Make sure you subscribe to Ediamame. I also subscribe to click the notification. The video be at my behind where it be. So that they be make me here. Ghana, so make sure you show me. Ediamame, take care of yourself. Bye bye.